So hello everybody, good evening, welcome to Officers Adda 247. In this particular video, we'll be talking about the smart strategy via which you can crack this exam of JAIIB in November 2025 itself. Now, as you know that the first exam of JAIIB will be held on 2nd of November and we have ample amount of time. But one thing which we must ensure in the remaining months is the consistency. That goes without saying. If we are not planning our resources, whatever resources we are following, if we are not planning the revision cycles, we do not know which particular time slot should be there for our studies and how we should be ensuring the revision of whatever we have studied, then we are preparing to fail. You should not fall into that category, and in order to help you out, we have this particular session. So if you have any kind of apprehension, just try and follow this proven strategy. Time and again we have been discussing this particular strategy with our students, that you must start with reading. You must start your preparation with reading the relevant resources, relevant books, relevant notes, relevant PDFs. Why we are saying that? Because ultimately if you are not limiting your resources, then you won't be able to complete the syllabus. And even if you have completed your syllabus, there will be some concepts which you might be skipping, which are important and can be asked in the exam. So focus on this portion in your initial phase of preparation. Try to read all the relevant stuff, all the relevant topics which have been again and again asked in the actual examination. The second step will be making notes. Once you have created a base via reading all the important topics, now you can make the notes after you have studied at least 2 or 3 units and you have revisited those units twice or thrice. Only after that you should be making notes. Otherwise what will happen, you will just be copying the particular notes from your primary source and pasting it to your own notes. So that is not a viable strategy. You should be able to point all those important points in the particular note which you are reading and make a separate note out of that. Next step will be revising whatever you have read, from wherever you have read and made notes. Now it's time to revise the notes which you have created on your own. These notes will serve as the one-stop solution for your revision. If you are not making notes, then I would say that you are making a very big mistake, because ultimately you will be bogged down by the immense syllabus of all the four, you can say all the 4 subjects. So try to read whatever is important for the exam, make notes out of that and start revising as soon as possible. Now some students ask that how many revision cycles we should indulge in. Maximum revision, that is the only thing which I can tell you. Minimum, I would say 3 to 4 times you must revise. Once you have breached this threshold, after that though it's up to you whatever number you want to revise again and again. Finally, try to solve the mock test. Why mock tests are important? Because ultimately while sitting in the examination, you have to solve MCQs only. You have to solve the numericals. You have to solve the case study questions. You will have to analyze all the situations which are given in the question. So why not start practicing as soon as possible? As I just told you that you must make notes after you have revisited the topic at least twice or thrice. The same strategy will go in attempting the mock test. Once you have revised ample amount of time, at least 2 or 3 times, then only start solving the mock test. Otherwise you will be demoralized with the low scores, and that is the thing which we do not want at all in our preparation journey. So I hope that this strategy is clear to all of you. Now apart from this, what all we can pick from the learnings which we had in the previous cycles based on the students' experience basically. So bare minimum syllabus coverage must be there. You should not start reading from day 1 and then start solving mock test in the same day. No, bare minimum syllabus coverage must be there. Only after that you should start preparing your notes. You must revise and then try to solve the mock test, and mock test must be of good quality. You should not just solve any random mock test series and think that okay, I am scoring 100 plus marks, I am scoring 100%, so everything is fine. No, try to solve, try to pick that particular test series which tests your capabilities, which tests your concepts. Only then your practice will be fruitful. Own strategy should be there based on the experience. Now, this particular slide is for all of you who have already appeared in the JAIIB examination, and now they are in a position to make their own strategy. Okay, their own strategy will matter now. Fine, because whatever learnings you have in your previous attempts, that will help you to make your own strategy. And why it is important? See, you are not a beginner. First of all, if you have already appeared in the exam, you are not a beginner. So your strategy will depend on your shortcomings of the previous cycle examinations. So own strategy must be there, and do not repeat any mistake which you have already done in your previous attempts, because then there is no point of preparing again and again. Similar mistakes will lead to similar results. Okay, so if you have any kind of doubt, you can just ask me in the chat section. The live chat is going on. If you are watching this in recorded format, then you can drop down the doubts in the comment section. Okay, now as I have already told you that you must practice the quality mocks. Mock tests must be of quality based on the PYQs. So the quality assurance will be done if you analyze that whether these mock tests are factoring in the PYQs and they are projecting, are they able to project the level of difficulty which IIBF can ask, plus what else you need from the mock test series. You must have the proper solutions. Solutions must be in line with the concepts which have been asked. Okay, so these three parameters, if a particular test series is fulfilling, then only enroll in that particular mock test series and try to practice them in real time. 2 hours are there. Okay, start solving the mock tests from mock test 1 till mock test 10th. If you are solving 10 mock tests supposingly, you must adhere to the timings. Okay, the time which is allotted by the IIBF, that is 2 hours. Do not just try to give the mock test for the sake of giving it, that okay, after 1 hour you are feeling tired, now just submit and go for some other task. No, don't do like that. Try to devote dedicatedly 2 hours to that particular mock test, because ultimately your patience will be tested in the actual exam also. Fine, so I hope that these points are clear to everybody. After you have given the mock test, it's time to analyze your mock test also. Do not just sit and solve the mocks and after that leave the mock test analysis for the later attempt. Why I am saying this? Because if you are not analyzing your mock test, you will definitely have low scores in the final examination. You will be reappearing for the examination. That's not a very good strategy. So try to analyze the mock test. Even if you are scoring 100% in your mock test, still if there are certain topics which you are unaware of and by educated guess you have made the correct answer there, do not skip that particular analysis, do not skip that solution, and try to add all those things in your notes. Whatever you were unaware of after giving the mock test, you must have that analysis, that whatever points which you have missed in your notes, just try to add them based on the mock tests. Analysis is very, very important. Mark this highly important, very important point, because otherwise what will happen, your scores will not increase. Lastly, the major motive should be clear to you, why you are attempting mock tests, so that you will be improving your speed as well as accuracy. Supposingly this Sunday you are attempting one mock test, so your speed is that you are able to solve, let's suppose, 70 questions in the stipulated time period of 2 hours. What should be your aim? Aim should be to improve and go for 75 questions in the next mock test, so on till the last mock which you will be solving your target should be 100 question, to attempt 100 question. And why we want to attempt all the 100 questions? A, it will increase our final score. B, your negative marking is not there, so we can take that risk also. Okay, so speed and accuracy must be your benchmark for the entire preparation journey. Why I am telling you today itself? Because if you follow these strategies from day one, you will be in a good position to crack this examination. Okay, and when we talk about the concepts, in the first slide only I have told you that conceptual clarity is a must. Along with that, keywords, focus on the keywords, because ultimately while sitting in the examination hall, you will be able to identify the correct statement, the correct option based on the keywords only. Fine, so this was it from my side. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me in the live chat. Any kind of doubt, you can just ask me. Okay, so I hope that all of you have started preparation for JAIIB examination seriously, and you must be having n number of doubts right now, because the exam is on 2nd of November. We have good amount of time, but do not get lazy in this particular time, because ultimately you won't be able to crack this exam if you are not starting early. The major agenda why I am saying this is based on the previous cycles. Therein we have seen that all those candidates who have started early, they have cracked this exam very easily. On the other hand, all of those bankers who started, let's say 1 or 2 months after the first batch has launched, then they faced n number of difficulties. Do not fall under that particular category. That is the message. So if you want to crack this exam, and you want that there should be some free online videos, online YouTube lectures should be there, sessions should be there. So we at Officers Adda, we keep on updating our YouTube channel on daily basis. You can watch n number of videos on this particular channel. Plus, if you are comfortable with the Hindi, English language, then you can watch the YouTube channel, that is Officers Adda 247 also. But if you are a candidate, you are a banker who want a structured approach to be followed for cracking this exam, to qualify the exam in November itself, then I would highly recommend that you should seek some professional advice. And we at Officers Adda have already launched the success batch as well as the increment batch. Now these batches will be providing you the live classes, will be providing you the recorded videos of those live classes which have been conducted in case you miss some lectures. Then you will be getting the mock test in this particular batches, plus you will be getting the access to your ebooks also. If you have completed the syllabus, you have watched the live sessions, you have attempted all the mock tests, then you can afford your you can say reading the ebooks also after a while. I'm not suggesting you that from day one only you should start reading the ebooks, but later on in your preparation journey you can definitely scroll through the PDFs of your ebooks. Okay, so this was the information from my side. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me right now. How you will be accessing this batch, from where you can enroll in the batch? Just go to the website, that is Adda 247. Here you will find all the courses which we have launched. So let me just redirect to Adda 247, that is the website. All courses JAIIB CAIIB, and here JAIIB November 2025. All the batches, view all. You can see the Mahapack is there, where you will be getting the entire offerings of various batches, be it the regular batch which we are conducting, plus along with that the revision batch which will be starting off in the later half of this preparation cycle, plus the revision batch. Along with that, the power pack revision and your crash course will also be there in this JAIIB Mahapack. So one stop solution for all the batches. You can enroll in the JAIIB Mahapack, because you will be getting the full length mocks also in this particular batch. So supposedly you want to enroll here, so click on JAIIB Mahapack 2.0 and click on buy now. Just fill in your details, whatever personal details you have, and choose your payment mode. After that, after doing the formalities here, If you want to avail the maximum discount, just use this coupon code, that is Y1003. This is the code which you can enter and avail the maximum discount. Fine. Okay. So why I am saying you that you must consider this batch, because time is of essence and we should not waste our time just for the sake of doing anything, okay, following anything, doing the sessions on YouTube only. YouTube sessions are fine, they will direct you towards what you have to do, but what actually is to be done will be taken up in these batches. Fine. And one more piece of information, if you want to join my channel or for your PPB subject, for your IFS subject, then the link is already pinned in the live chat as well as in the description of this video. You can directly join the channel from there. Okay. So this was it from my side. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Take care.